I'm back, and so today we're going to be doing a video that you guys have been requesting like crazy on Twitter, which honestly, that kind of surprised me because I didn't really see you guys wanting to see this because I was planning on taking my channel in a different direction, but I mean, I'm fine with it. So today we're going to be doing Keeping Up with the Dolan Twins or something like that. It's going to be a Dolan Twins inspired video. So I'm planning on doing something like a kind of an update, telling you guys my opinions on the recent Dolan Twins tea, as we might call it, that has been going on. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about is the whole Jack Dale and the Dolan Twins drama, which obviously as fans, we don't truly know every side of the story, or we don't ever really know the truth. We can take one side of the story and the other side of the story and put them together and get the closest thing to the truth as possible, which is what I tried to do. But hearing some of the things that Jack Dale had said, I really don't think that he was really telling the truth, and that's just my opinion. I feel like there's truth in every story, but whether the whole entire story was true, no, I don't think so. So for those of you who don't know, Jack Dale used to be really great friends with the twins. Like, they used to do all these different kinds of videos together and with their friend Aaron, and they would do all these videos like Greethan versus Carpendale. It was a fun time. It was a blast. But I've started noticing that they've been drifting apart, and that was just from my point of view. And I thought maybe it was because the twins, like I said, were going on TRL and doing all that kind of stuff. But then, for all of you who don't know, Jack had posted he did like a live video on Instagram, and he talked about how the twins had Jake Paul'd him, which I don't agree with. I know the twins, they've talked about in their interview with Casper Lee that they didn't agree with what Jake did, so why would they turn around and do the same exact thing? Like I said, I don't know, but I don't think that's the truth. So then you have all of these things that Jack Dale's saying, like that they drink and that they party and all this stuff that if you're a true Dolan Twins fan, you know that they wouldn't do that, or they wouldn't do it as much as Jack made it seem like. And he went as far to call the Dolan Twins fandom cancer and AIDS and all this kind of stuff, made very sexist remarks. And to me, I just don't understand why that was necessary. Because if you're supporting someone, why is that a bad thing? Why is it a waste of time? It's not a waste of time if you're supporting someone who has made your life genuinely happy. And for so many people, the Dolan Twins have been an outlet for them to make friends, which I've made so many amazing friends because of that. Like, people that live halfway across the world or live in the US, but I don't go to that state. Like, I've made so many friends because of it. And so it's not even so much of me supporting the Dolan Twins, which I do so much, but it's the friends that I've made that I know I can trust and talk to. So for Jack Dale to think that he can make comments like that and try to take that away, that's what really makes me upset. Because I don't like to spill the tea often, but this is one of those times where I felt like it was necessary to address because so many people are confused that they didn't see it, what's going on. Also, things that have been happening is Jack has been blocking Dolan Twins fans on Twitter, which I understand if you don't want people commenting on your stuff, but why would you tweet about it? Just do it. Don't say anything about it, because that just makes that person feel so much worse. Like, think about if someone who genuinely looks up to you and you treat them like this, or you subtweet at them, or you quote tweet and you talk about how horrible they are. Like, there's been so many times where fans are just genuinely talking to him on a tweet and he'll quote it and talk horrible about them. And honestly, I feel ashamed because I ever supported him, because I supported him just as much as I did the Dolan Twins. And so for me to sit there and have him say all these things to other people and other things like that, start deleting people, like, that's not okay. Like, it's really not. Say what you want, I don't care. I, as a person, don't think that another human being should be treated that way, especially on a place where they come to make themselves feel happy, talk to other people that are going through things like them. So honestly, he just took it a step too far. The second thing that I would like to address on this tea spilling video is TRL. Now, I know that the twins were super duper excited to go on TRL, and it's like a dream that they've had for a long time. But I've touched on this in a past video just a little bit, but this is gonna go a little bit more in depth. I think TRL is a great break for the twins. I'm so happy for them that they get to be on TV, living their life, doing all those things, but I don't feel like that they knew exactly what they were getting into, because I can tell just by their tweets, their Snapchats, and reading between the lines that I don't know if they're necessarily happy with how things are going. And that's just me guessing, I don't know for sure, but the way I feel like is that they aren't genuinely happy right now, because I'm sure it's stressful to, for one, be away from your family, which they do get to see their family more, but flying back and forth between two different places every week, that's gotta take a toll on you. Like, and especially, like, Ethan had tweeted today about how, like, he got sick and he couldn't be on TRL today, so it was just Grayson, and then Grayson was nervous because he had to do it alone, and they do everything together. I mean, it's just situations where I feel like they're pushing themselves, like, too hard. I feel like they're trying to meet as many fans, do as many things with the fans, for the fans as possible, but I don't think they're stopping to take in consideration their physical and mental health because of it. And I know that any true fan would agree that they would rather have them not meet people or have the chance to meet them and stay at home and be happy and just make YouTube videos like old times, rather than mass meet people, constantly doing something all the time. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that this is taking a little bit of stress on them, and it kind of breaks my heart, because honestly, I've never met them. Obviously, I live in Kansas, like, hi, no. But I always dreamed of meeting them. But I can just tell by the way they interact with people and the things that they say and they tweet about, or that they will post on Snapchat, etc. They are some of the most caring, sweet, down-to-earth people I think that I have ever encountered. And in a world that is filled with so many things in life that could go wrong, and so many people that treat each other like horribly, I feel like the Dolan Twins give so many people hope that the world could get better, because obviously there's people like them, but using their platform to promote the things that they promote, being such positive, upstanding members of society, it, for me, gives me a sense of hope that the world can go into a different place than it's going now. And with people like the boys leading the way, I feel like it's in the near future. So the third, So the third and final thing that I would like to address is the twins going to London. So I touched on before that Ethan had been sick because he went to London and all this kind of things and traveling, in which that happens. Like, if you go to a new country, there's obviously going to be illness. But yeah, I hope he gets better. I'm worried. And okay, quick side note before I get onto it. Is this just me, or that it always kind of scares me because, like, they're traveling and they're always going back and forth, and like there's so many things that could go wrong in an airplane or something like that, and then they don't tweet or talk to anyone or post anything, and I'm always like, did you make it? Are you alive? Grayson, Ethan, are you okay? Are you still breathing? Yeah, because that's, maybe that's just me being a worrywart, and I care about them so much. Anyway, let's get on to it. So, the Dolan Twins went to London to go promote something for MTV, which is called the EMAs, and it's basically like, it's like an award show. Like, Shawn Mendes, Taylor Swift, people like that were there, and they went there and they were kind of representing MTV and TRL, which I thought was so cool. I was so happy for them, and this was only their second time going to London. But before I get into this, I know that not every London fan is like that, because I have so many friends from London that are amazing people. Like, there's so many people on Twitter that I've talked to that are from London or from the UK, and they're all so amazing people. And so I hate it when people on Twitter were stereotyping them and grouping them into this group of individuals we're about to talk about, So just know that I don't think every London fan or every UK fan or anyone is grouped into this category. It's just the people that actually did this that I'm talking about. So when I say the London fans, I don't mean the people that were respectful and nice. The twins had tweeted that they were going to London for the EMAs and that they wanted to do a meetup, and they were doing this in Hyde Park. So the day comes, people are so excited. They met fans at the airport, and I saw some of my friends get to meet them, and I was so excited for them, and it put a huge smile on my face. Like, I'm smiling talking about it because just meeting the twins, I know, made their day and maybe even their life, like me. But then things kind of took a turn for the worst, and I don't know how this is affecting the twins, but I know this was devastating to me when I heard about this, honestly. And I'm not being dramatic. I'm always kind of extra, but I'm actually kind of, okay. Anyway, getting sidetracked. So the twins had tweeted that they wanted to meet fans at Hyde Park on Sunday at noon, and in London time. And so many fans drove hours upon hours, which me too, I would have if I lived in London. They drove hours, they got to Hyde Park. Well, the twins had tweeted that they didn't realize that there was a memorial there for Remembrance Day. And they were like, the fans had already gone there and they canceled the meet and greet. So because of the health and safety of people there, because when you have so many people coming to take pictures and hugs, it puts the boys in danger and it puts everyone there in danger because it's a large crowd. Like someone could get trampled or something like that. So I felt like whenever the twins had tweeted this originally, I kind of had that bad feeling in my gut, like an intuition that things weren't going to be okay. Obviously there wasn't anything I could do about it. I could just pray that things would turn out okay and like go the best, but then it didn't exactly, because I think the people that went there were very disappointed that they couldn't meet the twins, which is understandable, but the manner in which they handled it wasn't really okay with me, because especially the people that they went to the twins hotel, waited outside, and then you had people that were laying in the streets spelling out the twins' names. Like, for me, it's not only kind of disrespectful, in my opinion, like, yeah, you want to meet the twins, but why wouldn't you just go home? Like, obviously they told you it was for a good reason, so why would you sit there and endanger other people? But also, laying in the road, that's not okay. Like, you don't lay in the road just to spell out names. But Ethan and Grayson did meet a lot of the fans coming out of the hotel, which was great, and they had security, and I'm happy for everyone that met them. I don't know, I felt like a line was crossed, and maybe I don't know the full story, so if you have anything to add, you can add them down in the comments, and this is not a hate thing at all. Like I said before, I'm so happy, like it puts a smile on my face that so many people that are international got to meet the twins because of this special event. But yeah, I just wanted to address this, make a quick video, and this is not meant to be a shady or tea-spilling video. I joke about it, but like I said before, I don't really like to do that. That's not who I am. I think positivity should be spread, but also things like this I think need to be addressed and brought to the public. And if you guys are watching this and you had no idea, maybe this video cleared your mind a little bit on what was going on. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. If you want more videos about the Dolan Twins, maybe a little bit more happy ones, like I could react to some old videos, vines, something like that. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. I love you all so much. Have a happy Monday, and peace.